welcome to this year-end special on the single biggest event of 2011. If there's one thing that this year will be remembered for, it's for the hope, and it's still only a hope, that in 2011 the fight against corruption in our country has finally begun in earnest. And this fight against corruption became symbolic with one man, the 74-year-old Anna. And for the government, the year became, to coin a phrase, Anna Horribilis, as the government bungled and botched and then buckled under pressure from this one man. But while Anna and his team began the year with a bang, they ended it with a bit of a whimper. Just look at the contrast between these two protests, one in Delhi in August and the other in Mumbai at the end of December. Now, Anna will always be remembered for a great achievement. He brought corruption into focus. But in the end, Anna lost some of his support, as he tended to lose his focus. And he strayed from corruption as his main theme. He started airing his views on many policy issues where he seemed a little out of his depth. And the real, somewhat negative aspects of his personality also surfaced, from supporting public flogging to encouraging the slapping of political leaders, to a kind of harsh aggression, some say arrogance. India didn't like this other face of Anna. Everyone knows Mahatma Gandhi, and everyone knows that Anna is no Mahatma Gandhi. Even the mere comparison annoyed and upset the ordinary Indian.
It couldn't have been a more politically stupid move for the government to make. They arrested the 74-year-old crusader and sent him to jail. In one stroke, the government handed a political, tactical and strategic victory to Anna Hazare, and what's worse, they didn't even see it as a monumental blunder.
They made it very clear that they will defy any orders and hold the fast as planned. Protests are perfectly permissible and welcome, but it must be under reasonable conditions.
Angry crowds gathered outside the jail and grew every day as news spread that Anna had begun a fast unto death. After the bungle, the government buckled, forced to give in to every demand that Anna made.
हम अन्ना हजारे के साथ बैठ के एक बढ़िया बिल तैयार करेंगे ताकि जो हमारा लक्ष्य है वो अचीव हो.
The government buckled and the protests against corruption grew. The enormous crowds in Delhi's Ram Leela Maidan brought back memories of protests at the same spot in the days after the emergency. It rattled the government to the core. An opposition, who the protesters made clear were no less corrupt than the ruling party, vicariously enjoyed the government's embarrassment and subsequent climb down.
अन्ना हजारे ने आंदोलन शुरू किया तो अन्ना हजारे के खिलाफ शुरू उसकी कार्रवाइयां शुरू हुई. मनीष तिवारी, सिब्बल, दिग्विजय सिंह अन्ना हजारे का चरित्र हनन करने लगे.
The parliament passed a unanimous resolution for the Lokpal bill and Team Anna claimed victory.
जन लोकपाल के 3 मुद्दे रेगुलेशन के साथ जो पार्लियामेंट में सम्मत किए गए हैं, सभी पार्लियामेंट मेंबर को बधाई देता हूं, शुभकामना व्यक्त करता हूं. आधी जीत हुई है, आधी, अभी पूरी जीत होना बाकी है.
And Anna kept the pressure on, forcing the government to accept most of his demands.
देश की जनता खड़ी हो गई. अगर जनता को ये लगा कि इसमें कोई रुकावटें आ रही, तो फिर से अगर आंदोलन हो गया तो जनता खड़ी होगी, अभी होगी.
And finally, India has a bill against corruption that has been pending for 37 years. Though many believe, while Anna's cause is right, his solution is deeply flawed. The Lokpal will have over 1 lakh officers, and it's not clear how these officers will not be corrupted by the power that they will have.
ये पूरा का पूरा आंदोलन इस देश के लोगों का आंदोलन है. और उनका नेतृत्व किया अन्ना हज़ारे जी ने, तो ये इस साल का अवार्ड अन्ना हज़ारे जी को और इस देश के लोगों को। इस देश के लोग शायद उम्मीद खो बैठे थे।
And as Anna claimed victory, many in the Anna team were becoming increasingly embarrassed by Anna's views on other issues. They prayed he should not speak about things other than corruption. But Anna wanted a broader canvas. As his team cringed, Anna said he believes in public flogging.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.